Guys, hi and welcome to my little segment called Business Blitz. Basically what I want to do is, basically today's segment, I really want to talk about the importance of education and understanding with a prospect and also inviting. So I've just been watching some of Eric Worre's GoPro Academy and he's absolutely fantastic. And so I watched about an hour, one of his hour-long ones, and I've just pretty much summarized everything that he has covered. And this guy is absolutely phenomenal. If you don't know who he is, then you should definitely look him up and check him out. There's heaps. There's him, there's Fraser Brooks, there's the Gold Digger girl who I love, Kimberly Olsen, but my all-time favorite is Eric Worre. So I want to talk about something that he touched on, and it's basically the importance of education and understanding. So many of us, particularly when we're starting out in this industry, we're getting resistance. We're getting people messaging us back straight away saying, it's okay, I'm fine, thanks, or I'll just wait until the product's here and then I'll try it and then go from there. How many of you have had that response? Just give me a like if you've had that response. I'll just wait until the sample comes in and then I'll see if I like it. For me to hear that, I feel like they just don't understand what the opportunity is that we have right now, because if they did, they wouldn't be wanting to wait. So for me, I don't really kind of settle for that answer. I don't go, oh, okay, they're just going to wait, because they just don't understand what it means to be at this, to have this opportunity, to be in the ground floor. Some people might not understand the product properly. Some people might not understand the network marketing industry properly. And so they shut you down straight away and they kind of say, I'm not interested. I know all about that industry. Thanks. So this is all about how to address those things and why it's so important for them to understand, because they're then making an educated decision. And we sit here and we're like, oh, if only they knew, like they're going to kick themselves in, 6-12 months time that they said no to this. But that's where we come in, and it comes down to persistence. So there's a few things that they really need to understand. We've got the opportunity, the product, the business model, the industry. It all depends. For me, I'm going to go in with the opportunity and what this means, particularly in the position that we are in now. And I find that so important, because I feel like if they knew that, if they knew the opportunity that this was, there's no way they would say no. But if they do, that's okay, because at least I know they understand, they're fully educated, and they're still making their decision based on that. Awesome. Yeah. So we have like an obligation to them as well. This is the way I feel. And this is what Eric Worre talks about. So I'm going to make some notes. I might just turn this around onto the board here. It's hard because I'm kind of working backwards, and I'm sorry if you can't see that. I want to make some notes here. So the first thing is, what is your approach? Is your approach going to be product-based? Is your approach going to be business-based? Right now, in this pre-launch stage, your approach should 100% be business-based opportunity. Of course, you're still building your customers on the side, but realistically, until you've got your team in place, let's go with that approach. Let's lead with it. It's the strongest. It is the best opportunity for them. So this is so important, guys. All right. I wish I knew this when I first started. Understand that, and I'm trying to write backwards. All right, you have the gift. Oh. Can we read that? You have the gift. Oh my God, my Y's backwards. There we go. What that means is you should never apologize to somebody. Oh, like, I'm sorry, I'll only take up a little bit of your time. Or saying that, I know you're really busy, and I'm really sorry to keep pestering you, or I'm sorry to keep messaging you, or look, it's not going to take that long. Don't be like that. And I know so many of us are, because we feel like, oh, but they're so busy and I don't want to annoy them, okay? But you have to go in there knowing that you're the one that has the gift, and the gift is this opportunity that you're giving to them, yeah? So like realistically, the 15 minutes chat that you're about to have with them could literally change their life. So that's the first thing for all of my team, for everyone that's watching. Understand that you need to go in confidently. You can't be wishy-washy or apologizing, because you actually have the service to offer them. And if you honestly believe that this company and this product could add value to their life in some way or form, whether it's health benefits or financial, if you honestly believe that, then they're going to understand that as well, yeah? And that is what you're giving them. So, of course, they should give you 15 minutes. So that's the first thing. The next one is, this is what he says. He says, plan, do, review. But I want to say, so, like, it's really important, all right, to get feedback. Or to, I guess, look at your, like, give yourself, do some self-reflection. So if you are getting a no, look at the conversation that you've had, if it's a message thread, and go back and have a look and say, all right, what can I do better next time to make sure I get a yes? You know, did I come from a position of positive energy, of passion? You know, what did I say that worked last time I got a yes? Did I do the same thing? What did I do differently? Okay, was I apologizing too much? Did I not seem like strong enough in my belief? So it's really good to do that self-reflection so that you can not obviously do the same thing again next time. You want to work on the things that you're doing well and keep doing that. And he said something really crazy, that, you know, their decision, the decision that somebody makes when you go to them with something is 80% determined by you, by your energy, by your passion, by your belief. Okay, only 20% comes down to them, which is like their past experiences with something like this, or their doubt, or, you know, underlying kind of like worries about it. Okay, 20%. 80% comes from you. So you have to believe in this opportunity. You have to believe that this is going to benefit their life and add value, and do it unapologetically. Okay. And you have to be, you know, have this positive energy and excitement. Okay. And I know sometimes when it's a text message, it's hard to show that energy. This is just me, but I like to send voice messages sometimes, depending on the situation, because I feel like, you know, they can hear in my voice how excited I am about it. Number one. Number two is that you're able to explain things a lot easier and in your own words, so it sounds natural. So you're not sitting there going, like, what do I write? How do I word this? It sounds like a script. I don't want them, you know. So that's a really good way as well. And text messaging is by far, or Facebook messaging is by far the better option than phone calls, because people will just ignore you. Eric Worre says just go with the messages straight away. Okay, so feedback, and always collect friends. Okay, so like, even if you eventually get a no, that's fine. But if you're remaining professional and friendly and approachable, then eventually, you know, they would probably come back to you and look at you in that regard, because it's really just, it all comes down to timing. So posture and energy. Okay, and this is a huge one, and I really want to reiterate this one. All right. Hope you can read this backwards writing. Okay, persistence pays. This is huge. Okay, an amateur in this industry will approach somebody once, get a no, and then that's it. Okay, a professional will keep going until at least that person has had a look at what you're offering, given you the time, and understood what it is that you can give them, and then decided it's a no. So he says, you got to keep going. Eric says you message them every day. And if it gets to the point where you're just literally stalking them all the time, messaging them all the time, just say, he says to them, hey, I'm not going to stop contacting you about this opportunity until you at least listen and understand what it is that I'm trying to offer you. I don't care, like, we're still going to always be friends. That's fine. I've got no emotional attachment to this, but I'm not going to stop you know, kind of like messaging you until you understand exactly what it is that I'm offering to you, and then if you decide it's not the right fit, perfect, that's fine. So you may as well just answer now and let's just do it. 15 minutes is all it's going to take me to explain it and understand it, okay? And this is huge. This is huge because like once, twice, 3 times, someone can avoid you. But if you keep persisting with somebody, eventually they're going to give in. And you might feel like you're being annoying, okay? But you could be changing their world. And knowing that, like that feeling and belief should override any other insecurities in your head that you're annoying them and you're being a pest or whatever. Because people are busy. Like they might have, sick kids, like I've had lately. They might be running around, they're busy, they're stressed from work. And at the times that you've been messaging them, they can't think, okay? But then you might message them the 5th, 6th time, and they're ready to kind of have a look at it now. They're calm, they're good. So they don't hold these grudges, but it's all a mindset thing. So that's huge, guys. And I really, I want you to utilize your team and your uplines and anybody to help you with, wording and following through, because it is really hard to get out of that mindset and to keep following up without feeling like you're being that person. But no friend, real friend, is going to stop talking to you just because you're messaging them too much about an opportunity. They're just going to say, stop messaging me. And if you say, okay, can I ask why? And they'll say, look, this is a really good one. If they say, look, I understand, pyramid schemes and network marketing, and I'm just not interested. He says, don't stop there. Don't stop there. Ask them how do they understand? What is it? What do you know about network marketing? What do you know about the industry? I noticed you mentioned pyramid scheme. What do you know about that? What's your insight on that? Ask them, because chances are they really don't know. They're just going off what they've read or heard or seen, okay? And they're uneducated about it, and it's your job to educate them. So if you ask them what they know, rather than just kind of being shut down by them saying, I already know all about it and, I'm not interested, okay? So why is it that you're not interested? What is it that you're not interested in? Because I haven't even told you what this opportunity is yet. So what is it you're not interested in? What is it that you know about this industry? Like, I'm interested to know. I'd really like to know. And find out. And I think that's huge, because we can't just, a lot of people will just say that and in the hope that you'll go away. And a lot of people really don't understand the industry. And that sucks, man, because this is like the absolute best industry ever in the whole entire world to be part of in terms of making money and doing it the smart way. So you want to know, like, how can I help you understand this properly and squash some myths that maybe they're holding on to, and then that, might actually help them go, oh, wow, okay, all right, maybe I will. Yeah, so he's just like, don't give up on it, ever. What's the other thing? Persistence pays. Yeah, okay, so your goal, okay, he says, keep inviting until you achieve your goal, and your goal is education and understanding. Education and understanding, all right, to educate them and for them to 100% understand in this instance. He gives an example, like, so he says, I'm going to keep calling. I don't care if you become a customer or a distributor. The only thing I care about is that you understand what the opportunity is, so you can see if it's the right fit for you or not. Either way, I'm okay. You're my friend regardless. But that's it, yeah? And I love it. It's so great. And I will just finish up, like, just quickly, and I really want you guys to just get as excited as I was from listening to this kind of rehash of Eric Worre's GoPro Academy. But I want you guys to get excited, and I really want you to start implementing some of this today. So with these blitzes, I'm going to do these whenever I get the opportunity, okay? I'm going to try them to do them once a week on a different topic. I'm going to set you a challenge. So I want you guys to go out there and implement this sort of thing. Okay, and in saying that, the challenge that I'm going to set for you guys today is I want you to go through, and any person that where the conversation has just been, it hasn't gone anywhere, I want you to go back and message them, even if you messaged them yesterday. So I want every single person that you have contacted and you were the last person to say anything and they haven't written back, you follow up, you message, yeah? And we can help you with that if you want, but I want you guys to do that today, and I want you guys to get that done, and I want you guys to give us some feedback on this post. Go back in and comment on this live and let us know how you're going and if you've had any success. And at the end of the day, you're just inviting them. You're inviting them to look at an opportunity. And I want to quickly touch on how, different types of things that you can invite them to. There's 2 types, okay, that Eric puts down to. So you've got invites, inviting. All right. So you've got events, yeah. So we've got events and we've got tools. All right. So our events, we don't have at the moment any live events. We've got our launch and some coming up really soon, which is so exciting. They're at the top, they're huge, your live events. You've got your webinars, you've got your one-on-ones, you've got your two-on-ones, you've got your Zooms, Facebook Lives. They are all things that you can invite someone to take a look at, yeah? Then you've got your tools, and your tools are things obviously like a video link, a website, a product testimonial, a product sample, customer testimonials, a brochure, and I'm gonna write these up here. But the important thing to know is, and Eric always starts with an event first, and if he gets any resistance from that, like maybe they don't write back or they don't want to jump on to a live event, then he goes to a tool. So, okay, they don't want to do that, so maybe I'll send a video. Okay, and the important thing is he goes back and forward, so it's not, some people are more comfortable with events, some people are more comfortable watching things on their own with a tool. It just depends on that particular person. So I want you guys to think about that, and while I'm writing these on the board, I want you to start going through all the people you need to follow up and start doing that task and putting that on here. So we've got live events, one-on-one, two-on-one, webinar, Zoom, Facebook Live, and then tools, we've got video link, website, and our website's really good. Some people like that. Product testimonials, oh, and samples, yeah, so that's a tool. Oops. And a brochure, yeah. So just to recap, if one's to, if you're getting a bit of resistance from one, like a Zoom or a webinar or a live event, sweet, go to a video, try a video, yeah? And then keep going in this way, all right, until you've been able to successfully invite and they are educated enough and they understand what the opportunity is, and they're either still not interested, which is totally fine, at least you know it's a definite no, or, yeah, cool, we're in, let's find out more. Eric Worre is the man, guys. If you can implement this stuff into your business now, we've only got a few more weeks left of pre-launch. The business opportunity, like ground floor opportunity, this is unheard of, okay? So while people think, oh, I've seen this message before, I'm not interested. Oh, is it similar to Juice Plus and Arbonne and doTERRA? Is it the same sort of thing? Well, yeah, but you will never get in with them at the ground floor opportunity ever. This opportunity you will never get with them, which means that if you are interested in joining one of the other ones, you're going to have to pay an upfront cost to sign up to become a distributor. You're going to have to order products. You're pretty much thrown straight in, and if you don't like it, well, you're out of pocket, maybe $150 or something for your sign up and then your products. There's no risk with us right now. And that is so important to reiterate with these guys. They don't have to commit. They can say yes now and change their mind in a week or in 2 weeks. But if they say yes now, it's not costing them anything financially. There's absolutely no formalized commitment at all. It's just, yeah, I'm going to give this a red hot crack. I've got 3 weeks to give it a go. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah? And in that time, of course, they're going to just absolutely love the shit out of it and jump on board. So yeah, guys, just any questions, just comment on here. Donna, anybody, any of the leaders in the business will be able to help. And I really hope that you guys did enjoy this. And if you are watching the replay, if you can just type in replay and tag any of your team in this that you think needs to hear it and a kick up the butt. And that's it from me. Until next time, see ya.